Hello YouTube and welcome to the dojo. You're here with Samurai Man, and today we've got the Generations Warpath, and I am so excited about this figure. I was wanting it for a very long while, and I managed to find him at my local Toys R Us not too long ago, so I was really surprised about that. So let's get to it. You can see that he's got some nice, not like a red, but like a, I don't know, like a maroon, I guess. Like it's a deep color. He's got his turrets up here, and he's got a projectile here. And then the way this projectile works is this little button here. Usually you just like push down, but this one you kind of like pull back. You can see you pull back on it instead of just pushing it down. So that's how that works, and it can get some good distance. And then you just pop it back in. It can spin around. What I really love is this can spin 360. You can bring it up and down. So that's cool. I love the silver detailing on this figure with the treads, and you can see like gears and stuff, and it's got the Autobot logo on both sides. And then here he's got some wheels to roll on. And then also you can see a nice little ZOW-333 Zowie. And then over here he's got the K4-90W Kapow! You know, classic Warpath mottos, or what's the word, catchphrases, I guess. So there's that. He looks really awesome, like a nice armored tank. And also he's got some really nice molded in detail. See all this really nicely molded in, all up here. He's even got the little cap you'd open up to get inside. He's got that as well, so that's really a nice touch. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is. So let's get down to transform this guy. Start by flipping up the cap if you can. There you go. Start by flipping up the cap. And then got a nice little R-morph gimmick. You just take this cannon, the barrel, push it in, his head pops up. And then you lay that down like that. Take the turrets, and then you just bring them up. That one's really stiff. Took me a while to get it the first time. This one's really smooth, so you just push those up. And then you take the legs, or what will be the legs, the front treads, split them apart, bring them down, bring them completely down all the way. And then go. Then what you want to do is just take the top part, if you can see it, take this top part here and just pull it down. See, it's on a nice little hinge. Just pull that down, bring down this whole forearm, bends at the elbow, so you just bring that whole thing down, and then pull out the hand. There you go. Just pull out the hand, and then just close it up. There you go. There's the first hand. Then you do the same thing. Both are the same. Open up on the little hinge, fold out the whole arm, and then just fold out the hand. Close it up, and there's his hands. They're done. And then for the feet, what you're going to want to do is just flip them around, twist them, and then they're pegged in a little tab right here. Just bring it out and down. Untab it here, take it out of that little tab right there, and then just fold it back in. And then also, what I like is it's actually, you see this weird little pointy shape? It matches with the foot. You just clip it back into the foot, stays in real well. And then you want to do that on both sides. Just take it, unpeg it, and then just bring it down, fold in this whole thing, and then push it in here. And now you just want to take this little torso piece and fold it in. What you want to do is just bring this whole torso area, peg it in right there, and there you have Generations Warpath. He's got a really awesome head sculpt. Got some nice silver detailing right there. His eyes are just painted black, which it's alright. Don't really need any light piping for that. He's got some nice silver detailing on the shoulders along with his yellow. He's got that same yellow going across the waist section and some silver across the torso. And yeah, he's got some nice. There's enough color to break up, so it's not just one solid red piece. That's what I like about it. Very nice representation of the IDW Robots in Disguise Warpath. IDW Robots in Disguise versions of Warpath, and it looks exactly like his Generations counterpart. They did a great job on that, so if you're a fan of IDW, this is a guy for you. I recommend him. For articulation, he has a bend at the elbow, so he can go 90 degrees. His arm can go 360. No wrist swivel, but he does have a swivel at the elbow as well. His arm can go out, and it can't go in, but it can go all the way out. And let's see, he doesn't have any waist swivel, but he does have a thigh ball joint. It can only go out about that far though, so I don't know. You can still get something with it. It's still enough. Swivel at the hip ball joint, and then a thigh swivel. My bad. So he's got a ball joint at the hip, and then a thigh swivel. And his leg has a little bit of articulation. You just pop it out right there, but you don't really need to do anything. He's got a bend at the knee, nice hinge at the knee. So with all that, he can do a nice stomping pose still. Let's see, what else is there? His head can spin 360, and as you can see, there's no light piping with it though. But his head can spin 360. It can go down a bit just because of transformation. It's not on a ball joint though, so nothing there. There's hinges for the cannons, as you saw in the transformation. And that's all there is for articulation, really. For comparisons, I have the Generations Kup, and as you can see, Kup is much taller than him. Warpath is a bit of a short figure. And I also have the Kup from the Generations line. Still, Kup is a bit taller. So there's that. And then I also decided to bring in Prime Ratchet, just so you could see from a few years ago to what they are now. He's a bit shorter, but I mean, I don't know. It's not that bad. I mean, it's like not even half a head. It's like a quarter of a head shorter, so it's not a big deal. So there's that. There's to show you then and now. Not even then and now, like 2 years ago and today. That's about it. So there's the comparisons. So to transform him back, what you want to do is just let's start by taking this plate and then pulling out the barrel so that we can put his head back in. Close that up. Then just take the hand, open him up again, flip in the wrist or the whole hand segment, bring it up, and then you just want to fold it back up, close it, do the same thing on both sides, open up the whole forearm segment, open that whole thing up, bring in the wrist, fold up this whole part, there you go. And then just make sure it's lined up right. There you go. And that's done. Take this whole chest piece and unpeg it. Pegs in right there. Unpeg it. Bring it up. Bring it out. Unfold the torso area. Or, I don't know what you call it. The front of the tank. Take the legs. Bring them forward. And then just get them back into that tab. Just tab it back in there. Same thing on both sides. Just fold them out or unhinge them, tab them back in. Legs are done. Bring it forward. Pretty much bring the crotch area back up into the top of the tank, and then just fold so that way the knees face outward, and have the treads on the ground. Bring them up. Bring them all the way up, 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 up. Peg all this back together. There's all these pegs here. Just want to have it all go back in. There's some pegs in this gray bit right here. And there you go. That's all done. And there you go. And then just flip these back down. And there he is. Back in tank mode. So there he is. He's a great figure. If you can find him, pick him up. It's an awesome, nice little figure. Great Warpath. It definitely has a Warpath feel. He's got some nice articulation, very simple articulation, but you can get what you need to be done. I love that this, for any tank figure, I love when their, I guess, head components of the vehicle mode can spin around all the way. That is just a nice little touch that I love for any tank figure. And, yeah, so, there he is. There is Generations Warpath. This has been Samurai Man. Have a great day.